famous. Hello, 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 hello. Awe, 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 you get one life on leave, me self get one life on leave. Why we no go use am gladdy and enjoy the time? Palava no dey finish, time me no dey wait nobody. Now why I dey try for always get am nice every day and night? This one way we all fend we safe, now nobody own. You want to eat what you want, we go down you belly, now you young. And the balance where you go die left, now all the money young. So why for the greedy you say for? If the motor car where you let buy am, buy am. If you see finance where you collect bill am, oh. You meet up woman where you let yanam, and if you let the man na for keep am, want them more. The food where you feel for eat na for eat am. That fine la pan where you let na for buy am, and tie am more. And if you baby love you back love am. But if you love them all now you na for left am, want them more. Cause nobody know wetin tomorrow hold. So every day of my life till I old, I fasting enjoyment stay go. Now for land for care for yourself, nobody love you pass you yourself. All man they fed for himself, oh. Now why I know they allowed with the other man they pan take me peace away, me joy away, me smile away, oh no make nobody take you peace away, me joy away, me smile away, oh no, oh every day.
Good evening. Welcome to the APC online TV platform, the number one for every news and analysis regarding Sierra Leone and also that of our party, the mighty APC. As you all know, I am Sweet Benita, the one and only, and today we're going to talk about the press conference we have. I'm supposed to be here with my boss, Comrade Owan Kasu, but for some reason he's having technical issues. So hopefully the technical team will be able to go to his aid. If not, I have to just do maybe a quick 30 minutes. Just going to go through most of the press conference this afternoon. We all saw that. And I think one of the things I want to say kudos to the team, because for them bringing us updates of the committee, what's going on, where they are, and what is the stand for them, and also that of Sierra Leone. Because remember, for Dr. Samura said it was for the people of Sierra Leone that he decided to sign that communique so that we'll have peace in our country. But again, we just want to see an update on what the committee brought to us, and I'm sure most of us watch it this afternoon. It was live. We also tried to share it as well. But again, we just want to see where we are, what happened, and where we think we are going. Because again, it's just going to be myself and Commodore Wankasu if it comes in. If not by 8, I'm going to wrap up, because it would have been for me and him, and also having a guest, but it looks like people are having some issues to come through. It will be good. But at this point, sorry about that. One of the technical team is trying to call me, but he doesn't know that I'm live. Hopefully he will contact Owen Katsu. But again, as I said, we need to talk about the press conference this afternoon in our party headquarters. It was something that we all, I think it was a food for thoughts. Myself, I was happy, at least for the first time we're having updates as we go along, because mostly people say, oh, we don't want to say this because if we say this, we are jumping before the gun, or because if we say this, this is what's going to happen. It's really sad. But again, I just want to get opinions of viewers, because at the end of the day, this is a collective effort. We have to do this collectively. And there are other things around that. Whilst we are still waiting for the end of this particular committee, we also know other things are popping up in Sierra Leone. we had, I think it was last on Saturday, where we were told apparently there are going to be some changes to our election processes. And for me, I said I'm happy and I embrace it wholeheartedly. But we just need to do it the right way and the only way. So definitely, if there are changes going to be, we need to know who is going to go through. And whilst I'm on that, I think there was also a press conference with the information minister telling us 80% of people are happy paying 10,000 from point A to point B. So by the time they finish their journey, they have paid almost like 50,000. Yeah. He says that people are so happy, they're excited. Everything in the country has gone up. The only thing has not gone up is the standard of living. And the intimidation still continue. Nothing has gone down on that. So we need to talk about the press conference. And as I said, let's have this an interactive. It would have been nice for us to have a guest, but again, as I said, due to technical issues, people are not able to join in, including my bus commander Wanka. So hopefully, technical team will support him to come through. But before I go further, I want to speak to my people in the South. And some of you knows me mostly when I own my own personal blog. I like to do that because it is always good to do the right thing when you know it is the best. This is one of the things we're going to do. Yeah. I'm going to go south. If you don't understand me, please forgive me. Because again, as we know, when it comes to APC, is one of the most inclusive party that treat people equally. Because for me, I haven't experienced so far intimidation. If I do, I'm going to say, trust me, you'll will be surprised. But at this point, so far, what I've seen, what I've heard, I haven't experienced it, and nobody has said that to me. So let me go to the south and speak to my people. Because again, as I always say, sometimes we need to tell people where we are and what is happening because it's never easy. It's it's never easy. So please, if you don't understand me, forgive me. Nyabodesia, ngowilo mo amala ukama. Agbama APC Diaspora Online TV lo. Mogo ha mo yepe kologo meeting APC party ni tub hoiha party headquarter salon. Jogo to wate demo ma gbo ovia ogbo oviema. Babi egbe mi ate jamala. Tofu amido mi atele mana wi. Mo boto ma mo pe lo ha. To platform jun mo gbi lo bo mo ke awe. Ke mo go mo wa mo yepe. Sebo da no ba de be okay nya de Jimmy na mi ate de kenya go to ma himenya de go te pie. O the way Jimmy anyogo hinde elela. Ha Valentine's me. Keti di lote doe tama wo go ahimaya. So to hake pe wi lo hinda ate o ha me mo he mamo conference ho mo de wo ma. Sewejige mo lead liga p Dr. Samura. Komo amu kuna wo ma mo ke oh Jimmy amu pia o bido me amu fu ana o bido me amu gega na o hinde Jimmy amu mai ma mo gbotuma mo go na ego mo lega mo go ine. Ke hinda gbele nyade ko mo pia agwo ya te mo boda tade te krokro mi ajave nyade ko te ade mo ma gbo wiema gbo iwiema ke himia hinde kpe na hinde kpe himia tayena so nyogo mo wa mo yepe anya numuna ri nya glo tabe nyade ko oye mo gama apoko vujo ke go compute tab lode maso right now ego ogbo ogbewe ke hopefully mo agi ma mo ke technical bla tagwo to fogama de mo ipe pe mo agwo mo wa mo ye pe ugama kologo committee conference ji ha to we salon jifaye ndeji ena mu inari agbalo vi nyabodesia gbamia ha wawu ko ne gbo ha wawu tuwe tifa ye jepe jime mo go mo amude o jifa salon hinde mo pe mo vamia jifa jibi ma bebe ya pon lo lo kopo ya Ti me for mata de be ma abe party kadi. Yala party kadi tana. Ti de mama jifa bia be party jun lo wa be mehenji boda or feji me bogo bo mo maji abama. Ina. So wole mu go nya bodesia. Amuwa mu yepe. Mu ko anana ha committee ni ti we ha to go na ne muma. Ana vui mulogwela. Ana mulogwela then nyadego mugu ye hinde jikpe mo pie no ga kpe tigama. So go wi ji menyo go mu wa mo epepe mu ye pe ogire nya akpege pie. Gire nya akpege pie gbe gire nya akpege pie nyo go mo pe mo pie alega. Jifa himia o himia. No ga kpe to gbo akoko vuju. Jifa te numu na nya hiloge nya pulo nya hindu lo nya so demo lo nya to gbo ha. Kenya ge ana le salon va me. Yende na kpe ga po kakayama. Mu wa mu yepe. Jefa na mo agu mo pie ko mo gbo mo ekpe ma. Si ano mi atato ta ana bebi ekpe ma npatelo. Before pembeli ma hinda wie ma. Ta mi abegu ami aluo kpo nu ya. Ka na bibe ma agbate. Be ya afo ma iyege ma. So ye hinde julo. Nye ogo mo ekpe mu wa mugu mu yepe. Ha conference na tu hui. Ana gbe mia nugbe gelisi ahụ. Ana gbo mo agu mo pie. If I yende je na mu gbi mo apie ha, mi gbe mi amopie ma. Ende ma ya gutu o. Ende ma ya gutu. Ma ya kutu. Ule mugo. Awa mu yepe kologo conference ji ma ha tu we afuli ji hu. Mo pe lo platform ji hu. Ko mo pe mu amoto. So awa mu ma ya lele. Gbemia ana na tsapia mero to fuana ana mo pe mu go na ego o ana mu go ine mu gu mu de difa na nu bi gu mo epe na ana mu gu ta de mu mate ehimia ere o difa ge mu de lo ge mo jega dokli to dia ge mate ko ejija wenya de go wa de mu ma ta ji mi aga sewe ma ka iwege na ma mu boto ma nya ku ile ma nya lile go yala ge gbe beli bo ko ejere bi we ba mu mo amu beluwa ana be ya na mo amu yala te ma ovia nyere go bu wape be ye pe mo gama before pemba limon or before pemba henda gbewie kena iwege na lega na me beto abe committee bla te henda gbe mu yale mana mu fuana mo wa mu kuna uma mo ke bido mi amu na o jimi awia so go wi jimi anya go mo amode gi ko na nya boss man oguma owa enya mai bido wole ka we ma agila we ke gbe ha sweet bonita mende mi abede ma ifa nyango ge ye kenya bo da setgama ha hinda gbo to wi amu party yo amu pulo o mo amu salon na boda ti Liberia ti Guinea ti Gambia ke mo na be mu pulo esi ahun mu wati fuilo mo be na mo aguvu mo ai mu ko ekura Tamolite 6 region. Election now to hui wo 2023 before election hui fui Junva. Ha ofu afo year. Fonigebla na to jawoma. To gwilo ha to go na mama to de mama gbo bia gbo iwe. Agila oye wati hui mi abon. Committee si abeti di lote muwa. Mo amu conference we mu jepele o ma gbo wie ma. So wole mu go awa mu yepe. Awa mu yepe nya bodese. Difa na mu gi mu yepe agba ama o. Ji iguma. So wole mu go. Anya go boji before pe mo aguma go wi se yo gama aya to muoma. Wi ma le wo haka gboda. So wati gbe mu ya le live. Wagwo go wi awo wu gama te nuga no se se live o na wo mu gbe ma Facebook wi lo nyade go na wo mu gbe ma X lo nyade go na wo mu gbe ma YouTube lo wa mu lo hinda gbele wu lo a wo mu gbe na jile mu ye mana sele tade la sele Kelfalah so wo le mu go nyon go wi we ato mu ma wati gbe mu ya live e go wi na afo wu fun se wule mugo go wiji menyo go de uma wane bido magage mana kage ya magupu yele jifa no pe ana mende ya hu mima wule ga wade nyema krele kremo ya ge mere wo mi age o mende menya be gwa de anya be gwa timi yele wala hit mi yemi aga ya de kage be pada so ga ma hu nyane ma kego wiji menyo go wuwa mu pe mu de bo havi gbemi amugo na egofa gbemi amugo inefa gbemi amu ko to ma ove gbemi amu luta ma ove jifa ye hende ji mu pa eva o sina muhammad mawe we ya wuna wi abon wi di mu ma tita to awala mu gama tade mu ma himiao gbo mu apie himiao gbo mu apie himiao gbo mu apie so wati lo fua baika kini onya apudumbu ya baika so bido magaga mana kogo mendele uma ga ya magapu yele jifa na atapu ye humi kloklo tuku tunyawo mi nyawu ya lohin je satinye agugu kede si abetima gugu tuwolo aha beto abenya boss ma ofua go besi beto dedia tabetana gogo vu mu amu ye pe wogama happen gboga pe 2021 youth retreats beto aye na mo ye de youth blast gbegbagwe o hinde river ke amuye pe conference river bo wi ha mogo mo se gwa no ga pe ma difa mo le sina no mo ade we dey ga mo ma o te wa tita to ade la mo ma gbo iwe ma na nya de go mu humbo ale ekro mo tatu na mo agbe masange afo ke me de mu ku mo ahindawe so bido magige ma na mendele na ko mo gwo mo pe wi. Thank you so much. For those of you that were not understanding me, please forgive me. I was just trying to reiterate what I was saying in English to the Southeasterners regarding the conference that was held today at the party HQ in Freetown. And also we need to talk about the updates, because we don't want it to be where we will say we were not told. If this was how it was going, you should have informed us in the first place so that we know where we are and what we can do and what we cannot do. Because I am happy that the committee have decided to come to us and give us a rundown on what is going on, and we'll be able to have our own input, because at the end of the day, tomorrow nobody will say, oh, you'd never updated us. I myself, I put my hands up. I was upset when Doc just signed. We said we needed data, we needed this. That was pushed aside and then signed for something else. And we all know where that's taking us. But again, it has happened. And I'm sure this is why the committee have decided they don't want to do the same thing, because they need to update us going forward. So we are all aware where they are with the committee, what is needed, and what they need to do. But again, it's not easy. It hasn't been easy. Absolutely not. Today is the first anniversary for the diaspora to become a sixth region. Elections were held, and today make those people in that's exactly after our March 7, 2022 constitution change, that they will be in office for 3 terms. Today is a 1 year. I can say congratulations to the Young Congress, the Diaspora Young Congress. And, can see me, I'm still wearing the Youth League. And I'm sure because the youth have gone through the structure of the party, so everything they do, it's a top notch. And the Diaspora Young Congress give us a show today. They don't talk, they walk the walk. They walk a walk to say that, yes, they are ready to eat with the elders. They show us within the last 1 year what they have done, what their aims and aspiration has been, what they have achieved, and what have been some of the highlight of their first year in office. And I want to say thank you to the Young Congress Diaspora 6th Region, especially the leader, Comrade Potloko Bobo, the deputy, Rose Jallo, the Secretary General, um, Igalo, which is Mohammed Kamara, but it's Igalo, that's the one that everybody knows. The deputy, it has come to our attention like the Young Congress are doing so much, so much, so much, so much, you know. In APC, there is always an opportunity for people to grow. And I think it is best for all of us to come on board. It is best. And when we work in units, we'll be able to achieve great things. So please, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about this conference. What were the highlights? Whose speech was more intriguing? Which one was drawing you like, oh, which speech you said, oh, they would have done it that way? Because I'm sure the Secretary General also there. We have the co-chair. I think all the committee members were literally at the conference this afternoon. And we don't want it to be where people says, oh, we never know what happened. You can always follow us. It will be good if everyone can follow us. So every time we are live, you'll be notified. It just take a click of a button, then somebody have to send you the link all the time. Because if you're following the page, either Facebook or YouTube, you'll be notified that this platform or this person is online. You can watch. So please, 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 let's go through. The chat line is so busy. Let's go through. Let's go through. Let's see what's happening. Because I don't want to say, and somebody say, oh, I didn't see that. So I'm allowing the viewers, because this is your show, you can see. It's only me. And I'm still waiting for my bus. I want Cassie to come through. I don't know if the technical team have any of the videos to play for us so that we can share it, or just try to jiggle your memories, because it's very important. We need to see where we are. And for me, I am happy that the committee decided to give us this today, because tomorrow we cannot blame them, says, oh, you did not inform us, you did not tell us. We didn't know that this is what they were doing. They have come to update us. And if we have any issue, we can always write and then pass it on to the secretariat. And we've seen the secretariats we have, and the ones that we've always been having have been on board. I'm so sorry, I'm Simba Cold. I am not fluent in Creole, so I cannot help you on that. But if you want me to speak Mende, you are more than welcome. I'm sorry, I'm not Creole and I'm not fluent in it, so I can't help you. Please forgive me. That's why I'm always having the show with somebody else that will be able to speak Creole, and then you guys can understand. So please, please, please forgive me, okay? And it really, really nice if we can all come on board, because as I said earlier, we don't want to be in the situation where we said, if we had known, they would have told us, and then we would have asked them. And I'm sure this committee is ready to work with us. Thank you so much, Esmond Conte. Because for them to come and update us, because normally what people will say to us, oh no, because we are still on the investigation, or because we are still on the process, we cannot come and tell you this, we cannot come and say this, we cannot come and say that, that. But they have come up and says to us, no, we need to update you. For me, I want to say kudos to them. Kudos. Because most times when we call people to come, they'll say, oh, no, I don't want to say this. And then they said, oh, it was influenced by my conversation. It was influenced by my statement. Nobody want to say stuff. But for me, I want to say thank you to them too. That's a bold step. A bold step, updating people. And I'm sure we know some of the agreements they had, they needed to free people that they have arrested based on their political affiliation. People were in fact arrested for no reasons. And I think on the 26th of November, some of them were free. And some of them refused to return back to jail because they said, in the first place, I was not supposed to be there. As much as my name is there for them to free me, alhamdulillah, I am free. I'm not coming. And I won't blame somebody like that. Because where he can say, my lawyer said, listen, if my client disappear, arrest me. They still did not listen. And also, I think it was yesterday, if I'm not forgetting, or the day before yesterday, a father, a grandfather, a husband, a comrade, a colleague, they had a memorial service for him. And he was never part of any of this their cool issues. But he was dragged into it. Just like how we heard, even Dr. Samara was also dragged. But he was protected because the time they were coming to say X, Y, and Z, he has an alibi. So because of that, he was set free. Not everybody had alibi. And some people were like shot on. Because if we can all remember, we don't have a death penalty in Sierra Leone. So if they say you, they kill you, it's their words against your word. It's just going back and forth now. So it's very difficult. I would just advise everyone to be very, very careful. We don't have death penalty where they says, oh, they will hang you, they will shoot you, they will this, they will that, but they will kill you. And we are seeing some of the things that are playing up on social media. All of a sudden now, we have a peace ambassador, a person that was jailed for almost 2 years for a crime that was never committed. He has been released. He's all over the place with the information minister, taking pictures, doing paparazzi. And he has been given a peace ambassador. So I'm sure now he's not going to speak the truth anymore because they buy you. But that's life. That's life. Sierra Leoneans, what do you think? What do you think? We had people like Emerson have become dumber. No more. He doesn't have a voice anymore. He has lost his voice. But I'm saying I hope this continue when a next dispensation takes over. Because what is happening now, if people are not careful, it's going to continue. It's going to be tough. It's going to be really, really tough. And some of us were following some of the tweets. Wage bill has gone up. The toll gate has gone up from I think from 4,000. Now it's like for 4x4. It's now from 4,000 to 10,000. Oh, my boss is here. Good evening. Oh, thank you. Ellen Cassidy say I'm happy. I am happy. Ellen Cassidy is in. Yes, I'm not by myself anymore. But at least I tried. Half an hour. My boss is nowhere to be found. But again, it's good. It's good. But he will come, and I'm sure the technical team were helping him out. So hopefully we'll be able to have some videos, some highlights of the conference this afternoon. But please, before one has to come through, I'm appealing to everyone to kindly follow us. No guests for tonight. No guests for tonight. We want to have a chat with the viewers. You are so much important, Usman. You are so much important. So sometimes we need to have a chat. We need to talk about issues because the guests will come and then not all of the viewers will be happy or will be in line with their own view. These are personal view. This is my personal view. It has nothing to do with my status, with my position. It's my personal view as a person. As a person. Because you know, sometimes you have you as a person, then you have that professional representation. It has this is not for me, I don't swear, so I'm always going to be professional on that side. But apart from that, this is my personal view. So Commodore Wankasu, can you highlight and come through, please? Because I'm sure the guest needs you. Yay! No pictures. Yes, 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 yes. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I missed you, but welcome. The volume is down. There is no volume.
Sit
Yes.
Bonita, you don't do the job. You don't do the job. You don't do. You don't do what you're supposed to do already. Yes. They don't view you for half an hour and more. Yeah, but thank you very much anyway for standing in there. I believe say people don't see for themselves the position where APC they can take right now. APC they try for reassure the people of Sierra Leone say they are a responsible party and a party where they stand for austerity, where they make sure say, you know, Sierra Leone stand back into democracy. And then 7-man committee, then the way they said so, the party carefully choose them. They don't just choose them almost say randomly, no more for say like the guest then go guest. Then carefully choose them people and they put them together for me then go face this committee represents the party. And when they represent the party, they not only represent the party, they're representing Sierra Leone. Because at the end of the day, when people are in there, they'll go for point finger and tomorrow about which they don't do. And we have to support them. The chairman, Mikalu Masari, say, let we support them. Let we pray for them. Make them able to get through this committee stage and make sure say they come up with a recommendation then will they bring Sierra Leone back to constitutional order. And I all remember when they go to the United Nations Security Council debates, all the speakers then talk say Sierra Leone and other countries them Liberia, not Liberia, Guinea, and the other countries them we get military, they all for come into constitutional order. Now that make the law congratulate Madabio. Now that make the law do inauguration. Now make the need give money for make feel say that the legitimately elected president. He was not elected. He just stiffed that position there for now. But because Sierra Leone no want war, we don't want to go into war, APC no want to let people then die. Now the reason that make them decide say, make them go through the path of peace. But the international community don't promise the people of Sierra Leone say, and will make sure say they return Sierra Leone back to constitutional order. So now that's now we wait for it happen, and then people also who don't appoint, now we support them, now we pray for them. And the chairman also talk say, really, say the bloggers them, then they play a very important role. The one within our social media. They plead, may we disseminate information, correct information. Make we be credible. Make we not turn on bloggers them. Make we turn proper bloggers them, where they blog, where they do things them, or advocate on behalf of the country, on behalf of the party. So some of them here, so not of us say we say not get things there for do, not of us say we self need the tire with the tire. Right now, it's me and Sweet Bonita, she don't, so we get things there for do, we all too don't tire, but when they come out and talk to us still, or make una continue for stand with the APC, make una continue for support the committee, make una be hopeful that the committee will make a recommendation, we will make Sierra Leone become a better country than how we do right now. Just like how Sweet Bonita they talk right now about everything on go. Then guys also the joke. The minister they talk about increasing everything. Now the toll gates where they condemn, where they talk say they don't want for see, where they kind of scrap them, they go break everything. Now the toll gate when they can increase so. And when they increase the toll gate, they know they only talk about how they not increase them more. Then they tell for talk say that favor they do for we, for increase them back. Then they talk say we happy because the money for the pass so safe. Can you imagine that? We will not increase the people in salary. We will not increase the people in which is right across the country. We will not get any south that they employ people there. All the businesses that they can close at the country. They talk saying that favor they do the people of Sierra Leone for increase the money. That's why they go increase. Sierra Leone, the biggest employer in the country, Sierra Leone, they're on the verge of closing. And if I'm not mistaken, the long give dates. You know, the long give dates for them for close, for them for stop operation. If that happen again, there are more losses in the country. So, Bonita, thank you very much. And maybe you shall go one for add to that small one. I don't see the Southeasterners them, they let you business and listen to you, the Northerners then they all listen to you. So talk to them, you know.
Well, honestly, I've spoken to the Southerners earlier on Commodore and Castle because again,
Okay.
it's always good to be home. And
Yeah.
People will think like we are not home, but we are more home. But I don't know if you remember, Commodore and Castle, today is also 1 year for the diaspora to be the official executive. Today is their 1 year anniversary.
Oh, really? Can you imagine? You see, the diaspora today makes them a year when they get the elections and all of that. Yeah.
And we're
Well, you know what? You know to make a laugh back today. Dr. Kelfalah, a funny guy, you know, it gets some kind of sense of humor where I like bad. They say when all meet you don't they pick this date here so. They not they expect say today is Valentine's Day. So nobody, you know, cross anybody in mind for say that day today Valentine's Day, but today it can't happen say Valentine's Day, and now the only realize that Valentine's Day. So now I say happy Valentine's to everybody.
no, but honestly, Commodore and Castle, that speaks volume of their character because they are not thinking of holidays. All they want is to literally cascade that message to the world. So I'm sure as much as they knew in the 11th hour, they would have just postponed it for tomorrow. But they says, no, we will stood by this. For me, that's why I said I am grateful. And the people of Sierra should start commenting now before tomorrow decisions are made. And they said we were never informed. Because for me, I put my hands up. I was upset when Doc went and signed that communique. He was not supposed to. He needed to come back to us. We said yes or no. But he did that. Now they are giving us that opportunity. We need to take it very seriously. People might think, oh, this is not important. It's very, very important. Because without this update, we will not know what's happening there. And people are saying the sooner they go behind closed doors and stuff. And this, they are telling us that's not what it is. If it's not business as usual, they want to follow cross the T's and dot the I's on that communique. They are not going to do any two ways about it. So please, we want people to come up before tomorrow. They says, oh, we were not informed. We didn't know where they were. Now they are updating us. So this is the opportunity for all of us to come forth and do the right thing. Because tomorrow we can't blame them.
Yeah. And also one follow we highlight, Sweet Bonita, this I when you talk about Eligena just now. Say that appoint him as peace ambassador. Well, to be honest, the people away hurt more, the people away upset more than the SLPP them. The power guys them. We be the support Madam blindly without any no condition, unconditionally then they support her and they begin them bad do any country Madam. Then guys they did a shock for see Madam appoint LJ as peace ambassador. Well, right now the audio they can fly all over the place. They can rant right now. They can vex. But anyway, we just they keep quiet. We just say no more. You know, super boy. We should not call that they watch. You know, so I don't know what team man they think about that too. But this is really the one of the power boys them. And let we not forget back say while this tripartite committee they can do their work. Marah Beauty Pantia for do some kind of constitutional review the parliament. They can push very, very strongly to make the extend presidential time. The presidential term from 2 terms to permanent, to whenever, how many times possible no more. That one day it can happen right now behind the scenes. So let we watch out for that and let we remain vigilant. Sometime very soon, then go pass them while a disaster they can take place in the country because now students are do. They make less of activity take place first while people they focus on that. They rush go parliament quickly, then go pass that day, then they say, oh, referendum. They're ready for go rig the referendum now for say yes, people they accept to let extend the presidential term. So all of that they done at the pipeline. And I know say we go for reach that side. But Dr. Kelfalah Marah say as they go so, when they reach now any outside and get stumbling block, then they come back to me and report to me. They will tell me. Any stage where they reach, then they come back to me and report to me. Because the need for the update we and we make them good. Over to you.
Yeah, well, for me again, Kamarawanka, so I think for the referendum or for them to extend the terms of office for the president, we should embrace it. But the only thing, the conditions that the party gave before the June 23rd election still stand. Certain people should not be in their positions, so at least because they will not be coming to read out falsify information that doesn't exist.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know, and I will say this again, if even it's just the party symbols, like how we have members of parliament now without
Mm-hmm.
their names, it was
Mm-hmm.
just APC they voted for, and those APC members won so much election, so much seat, and
Mm-hmm.
SFP stole it. If they change it, for me, it's fine. Albert Magai did it. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
Salmi Magai did it. What happened? He lost election after that. And in
Mm-hmm.
the end, 1991, we had war. People were saying, oh, Sierra Leone has become a one-party state. It's fine. Let them change it. But they will not be there to exercise that particular changes that they've put in place. That is the honest truth. So for me,
Well,
I am happy with them.
we hope so. When election come, we hope say, the people go turn around and do the right thing and no rigging no go take place because right now, what the tripartite committee they can do so right now. Now for make sure say never again in the history of Sierra Leone for any rigging for take place for that country day. And this could be the model for Africa. This Sierra Leone, when this tripartite committee don't set the model of how to conduct elections, this they will replicate in the entire Africa. The international community need to joke with this with the happen so right now. Imagine what they happen so right now. Russia they can infiltrate inside Africa, and the Western country do not like that. The Western country do not like that. So what they try for do right now, they make sure say their own model of democracy prevail, and they're not making they put pressure, put money, and support this tripartite committee. Once this thing work in Sierra Leone, then they step back in the next country. They make sure say they do the same thing. Right across Africa, they make sure say democracy return back. Proper democracy. Never again in the history of them country also collect somebody gap them or feel say the country like marketplace, they gap they can't do what they feel for do, announcing I mean they did that today because they're all gone at the hand and stuff like that. The people of Sierra Leone will stand against them. We too civilized for them sit down, they behave like like barbarians them. So we nothing say that the right thing for do, and we will stand against this until we return Sierra Leone back into constitutional order.
That is correct. It's the best thing really that will happen for us in Sierra Leone. But again, as I said, this is why I don't want people to disturb this regime to do whatever they are doing. Because if it's going by the boat, they are not going to succeed. And we know that's why they did not follow any of the constitutional regarding elections. And even that, they've already played with it, says, oh, we don't need to show by polling centers because we protected our vote. The votes were protected.
Mm-hmm.
So they couldn't call it. They just call a figure up that they want to call. That's it.
And we will continue for call on this regime for release comrade by Mahmoud. By Mahmoud not supposed for those ideas so. You not do nobody anything. It didn't host, well, and go pick up there, 30 day in the language, na police custody. That man did not supposed for those ideas so make the try release the man. Somebody asked questions about the prisoners, politically motivated people that were the arrests, but Dr. Marah make it clear for say it wasn't a precondition, not to be a precondition for go into this dialogue, for say pass the release first before ever they go into the dialogue. It was an agreement inside the dialogue that they will release. They will release. But up till now, they're not honor that. And grab go open the prison inside something they call a coup or attempted coup or failed coup. Now they want go ahead and think say that release day done enough to make APC satisfied with who they don't come out. We are not interested in that. We don't give a list of people them when our APC members them we don't do nothing to this regime. Then they inside there just because they are APCians. So those are the people we want to see out. Make them release them. So that is very important and make we not joke with that. Make we continue for call on this regime, make them release that man. Not supposed for those ideas right now. Not supposed for the day. Every night we sleep, then we feel say we forget about time, but we know they forget about time. We go always continue for talk about time. So do it.
Yeah, well, honestly, you've talked about my boss, my former boss, and up to now, he's still my boss. I always refer to him as Prezzo because he has been the first president of the National Young Congress. And to be honest, Comrade Wankasu, the reason why Prezzo is there is because they've seen the force that he moves when it's regarding young people. And as I said, the young people that have worked under his stewardship have shown resilience, have shown maturity in any societies of politics. They are able to wash their hands and eat with the elders. And I think this is what the SLPP have seen and said, if we don't stop this, we will not be able to do anything. People like Prezzo are there because of the strength that they are giving to young people to take part in politics. Because if we can remember, like before EBK came into governance, we didn't have much young people taking offices in politics. During his regime, we have seen so many young people emerging for position that you will be shocked. For example, we have the Deputy Secretary General of our party. He was the youngest in Parliament, 2018, while he was forcefully, illegally removed. He's back in there. Today, he is the Deputy Secretary General of our party, and he's a lawyer. So, SLPP are seeing people like this emerging, says, by the time these ones get to 35, 40, we will not have a saying in this world. So, everything they said, you need to cut out the root. And the root of youth in politics is coming from Prezzo. But they forgot that there are certain roots cannot be killed. You can dug it, you will never find the end. And he needs to be released, as you said. We stand by it and we'll continue to let the whole world know he has done nothing wrong. Every week, his case has been adjourned. Today, it will be adjourned. The next day, they will not even have a sitting. They said, well, there is no sit. This is what they've been doing since they came into governance. And this is not the first time or second time they're bringing him there with no evidence, but just for intimidation. SLPP will not stop. I can't wait for this committee to conclude their investigation. And then we move, because right now when people talks about uprising, they said no, let's wait for the committee. I can't wait for June to come and we see what the people of Sierra Leone will do. Because we no longer accept this. It's unacceptable.
Yeah. And also we therefore be really thankful the young man we they talk about, so when Honorable Usman Abdel Timbo, recently then go attack on news. And God, because the kind of weapon they wouldn't go with, if them be meet and they kill them from killer. No doubt, you no go inside somebody in compound. You use weapon for cut the gate for enter inside it. Waiting so value inside that building, where you go use weapon them for break into that gate day, enter inside the compound. You meet somebody there when I'm brother, you beat them mercilessly. Una beat them mercilessly. Only for let show now outside honorable Timbodi. But now God, now he save her. God make he hide inside that host day. Nobody not able to fena. They ransack the entire building. They're not able to see her. If they may see that one day, and God one day know which thing gonna become of them, they like it today. But all that one day, we they look at them, we they take and say, "You don't pass yesterday." But imagine if they be see her. What you for me they say they like it today, and something completely different. You see, these are the things we not for tolerate in our country. Just because that body in APC bubble, you don't tell where they be in that bubble. You don't tell where they be in this man. You know, potential person way for able for lead. You they see the bubble in charisma, you they see how he portray himself. Was a young lawyer, he did do very well, he performed excellently. He be in the Constitutional Review Committee. Now they all go up the constitution of the APC. You know, then go the convention, the verification, everything, all and day. He play a very fantastic role. He aspire for very good position, Deputy Secretary General, a winner. You know, they don't chase them all over the country for letting them do them bad. You know, go join SLPP. You know, go ever join SLPP. The gang of people already within the SLPP, you know, they before we with them about some money. So no intimidation, no go try for push up or go into SLPP. So let we continue for be prayerful, like what chairman they tell we, pray that this committee do the due diligence with them for do. So we go able to get ourselves back into constitutionality. So very soon we can close. Street Monitor, they'll run a very fantastic monologue that just now, and I don't want to keep it again for too long. But you know, one day they join me day in, day out on this platform. We continue for channel and thank you. For the whole one of the play, now they make we come. We let 2-3 people again on this platform, we talk to them. We make let the information mix them, we remind them, because they can Google remind other people of waiting with the talk about Nayasu. Very, very important. Every little way somebody can do, important. You're able to bring down one person, change the person in mind, change in perception. Very, very important. So we want to continue for the encourage you make una the login, make una stay locked on to this platform, and make una the listen and contribute to whichever they happen.
Thank you so much. And I want to say thank you to the technical team for making sure my boss is here with me, because it would have been very hard for me to be here alone. I want to say thank you to everyone, because again, everybody's busy today, but we've decided to squeeze in to make ourselves available. So please, thank you, and happy Valentine's to everyone, because today is a special day. As Kelfalah said, he was not thinking, we were thinking, but we decided to still do it because we needed to do this.
Yeah.
Sierra Leone comes first.
Yeah.
We always have Valentine's at any time, so Sierra Leone comes first. And we want to say thank you to everyone and good evening. God bless you all.
Yes, thank you. Bye-bye.
Cheese. Famous. Hello, 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 hello. self get one life for live. Why we no go use am gladdy and enjoy the time? Palava no dey finish, time me no dey wait nobody. Now why I dey try for always get am nice every day and night? This one way we all fend we safe, not nobody own. You want to eat with you much, we go down you belly, now you young. And the balance where you go die left, now all the money on. So why for the greedy you say for? Now the motor car where you let buy 'em. If you see finance where you collect bill 'em, oh. You meet up woman where you let yanam. And if you let the man na for keep 'em. Want them more. The food where you feel for it na for eat 'em. That fine la pan where you let na for buy 'em. And tie 'em more. And if you baby love you back love 'em. But if you love them all now you na for left 'em. Want them more. Cause nobody know waiting to Marah all. So every day of my life they old. I fasting enjoyment stay go. Now for land for care for yourself. Nobody love you pass yourself. All man they fed for himself. Oh. Now why I know they allowed with the other man they pan take me peace away. Me joy away. Me smile away.